Virgo, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and see what is happening in your world. So I just did the Taurus reading right before yours, and I had this presence with me, and the presence is now gone. So, but it wasn't meant for Taurus. So we'll see if that person comes back. And if that person comes back, what does he or she have to say? Because they were definitely with me earlier. Tell me about your hopes or fears. Oh, that's a lot. You know, I'm going to take it all. Tell me about your potential outcome. Looking here, bottom of the deck, I am not surprised to see this at the bottom of the deck. This strength card feels very strong. I mean, that's not intended to be said that way, but it does feel very strong. This feels like there is a lot that you're just really digging deep right now to really, whatever it is that you're trying to do right now, you're going into the bottom of the well to really get whatever it is that you need to get from the bottom of the well here. Like, this feels like you're going deep inside. Something about this entire situation, there's a transformation that's taking place. Whatever this transformation is really requiring a lot out of you. This feels very exhausting, very, very, very draining. Emotionally draining. Not physically. This feels very emotionally draining. When I look at your current energy, this is very interesting. King of Cups, influenced by the Queen of Swords. This feels like an inner battle. King of Cups, Queen of Swords. So King of Cups, you're really focused on your heart space. Queen of Swords, there's something here that either is removed from your life or you're trying to remove something from your life. And it feels like you're really trying to reconcile your head and your heart right now. There's something about this that feels like there was some sort of at odds with each other. This feels like it was at odds. Whatever this transformation is does require the release of something, and that release feels very uncomfortable, very unwanted. I'll have to get more details as we go through this reading, but there is this kind of inner battle between, because we all have a masculine and feminine within us, and so this feels a lot like trying to balance the two, but it's also about balancing your head and your heart. And it's really interesting that we've got the feminine with the masculine energy, the swords as a masculine energy, and then we've got the masculine with the feminine energy with just cups. And so there's a lot of really trying to bring this back into balance. You're really trying to ground yourself right now in whatever this transformation is. This is where the strength is coming into play. There's a lot of back and forth around whatever this release is about. The universe wants you to focus on what are your dreams, what are your goals here, because that is very heavily connected to whatever's transforming right now, whatever it is that you're trying to reconcile, whatever this release is. Whatever went away or is about to go away in your life was holding you back. There was something about this holding you back from going after exactly what you wanted here. It might have felt very comfortable, and this could be a relationship, this could be work, this could be anything, but it felt very comfortable. And so there was no sense of urgency to leave it because it was something that was known. And so why would you venture into the unknown when you're very comfortable in the known, in that energy? But there was something about this that you were never going to be able to get to this next level if that was still in your life. I can see you're in the past position. So whatever this was very fated. There was a timing component to this, divine timing definitely at play, but also a really positive turn of events. Even if you don't see it right now, and I don't think you see it right now, I really think there's a lot of fog that I'm getting. And I would say it's like a medium density fog that I'm seeing. And so there's something about this that ultimately you are going to get to the other side. You are going to get to the other side of this fog, and where it's going to be completely lifted and you'll see things as they really are. But in the meantime, there's a lot of trust, a lot of faith, a lot of strength required out of you to trust how things are playing out. Your strength here is in being patient, waiting for things to unfold. Judgment. So, really interesting here. This is a 10 card. So this is the end of a cycle, but this is a 20 card and it's two tens. So there's something about, this feels like it's a coming, I want to say it's like a, I almost said it was like a coming to Jesus type of moment, but that's not really what it is. It's more of like accepting whatever happened here in the past, like making a firm decision to accept whatever took place. Accepting the end of that cycle, accepting that release. I'm not able to pinpoint exactly, at least not yet, but what I'm getting from the universe here is there's a change in circumstances that's definitely trying to take place. So what the universe is trying to do here with this Knight of Cups and the Five of Swords is really having you pick up the pieces from whatever that recent fallout was. Knight of Cups, really prioritizing your heart space here. Focus on that emotional fulfillment, because whatever was recently released was not emotionally fulfilling for you. There was something about it where it felt comfortable, is really what it was. But there is a change that's coming that is meant to open you up to these new possibilities of emotional fulfillment. And so when I look at your hopes or fears position, this is where I got a novel. Wow. Okay, so Eight of Cups, this is actually walking away from anything that's not emotionally fulfilling, because the Eight of Cups is walking towards the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups being your wishes granted. World, so closing of a chapter. Knight of Pentacles, knowing that it wasn't in your best interest. Really, this is the accepting and making peace with the situation. Nine of Wands is showing up as well. And so this tells me that right now you're putting yourself out there as this kind of wounded warrior, meaning that you're just keeping people at arm's length. Whatever it is that's happening here, you're really not open to either talking about it or just being open, available for anything. So not emotionally or physically or any of those things, but what you want right now is to make peace with whatever happened here and to recognize the truth in the situation, to know that there are better things happening. Okay, this is really interesting here. So we have the Queen of Wands showing up with the Six of Swords. You're actually moving towards another person. Queen of Wands, so it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but you are, this entire process is moving you towards somebody, or maybe, and this might not be one person specifically, this might actually represent an entire opportunity. So if it's about career, this is opening you up to something that is more aligned with what you want. So think of like what drives you, like what really sparks your passion here, because that's what that Queen of Wands is all about. So that's what you're moving towards in this entire situation. So let's see what additional detail we get here. With the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords, Four of Cups. So this is the disappointment. Really balancing out the disappointment, but it's disappointment. So it's Four of Cups, but within the Four of Cups is always this unexpected offer. And so it's about really reconciling the disappointment that you're facing, but knowing that there's better things on the horizon, that there's something else coming towards you, that with every ending does present a new beginning here. With the Star, I'm getting the Seven of Wands. I'm getting a closing yourself off type of energy, but I'm getting that anyway. That's kind of how you're presenting yourself right now. But you are very protective of what you want here. Focus on that. Protect your dreams. Don't compromise. That's going to help you process and align your head and your heart right now. Whatever this was that was released from your life, and again, could be career, could be work, maybe not work, relationship related, because I had already said career, so work is the same. Whatever it is that was released recently, this is what's going to help you kind of reconcile the two and help you understand why. Because you compromised your dreams, your goals, what it is that you really want here. Okay. So the Hierophant was the one that I saw, but let's see. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune here in the past energy. Knight of Wands with the King of Swords. You're releasing something here. You're getting a lot of clarity on what you wanted. That's what this is opening up for you. It's giving you a lot of clarity on what you wanted, and it's about releasing those things that just didn't align with that. With the Three of Wands, I am getting the Eight of Swords. And so this is probably something that you're keeping to yourself, or you're just going to be working on yourself in the meantime, because this is your strength position. So this is being patient, but also really doing a lot of internal work on yourself, really thinking things through. Again, this is that reconciliation of your head and your heart with whatever happened recently. With the Judgment, I'm getting the King of Wands. A lot of king energy showing up. A lot of court energy showing up. There's a lot of stepping into your own power right now. Whether you recognize it or not, it doesn't feel like you do. It feels like you're a little bit early in this journey. But with the King of Wands and the Judgment, this is you actively making a decision to put the past behind you and align yourself with your goals, with your dreams, what exactly you want here. Stepping into your King of Wands brings this Queen of Wands. With the Five of Swords, Two of Cups, this is what's happening here. Emotional fulfillment. So Two of Cups usually is about a romantic relationship. So if there's some sort of other relationship here that ended, it is about opening you up to something better. You just stayed in that relationship because it was easy, it was comfortable, you knew what to expect. And so now it's a little bit unnerving because you're stepping into something unknown, but this unknown is in line with what you want. With the Knight of Cups, I'm getting the High Priestess. So a lot of trusting your instincts on this one, knowing that you don't need to have all the answers. Sitting with that hopes or fears. So with the Eight of Cups, that whole ending, knowing and making peace with whatever ended there. Two of Wands. You also want to see the potential in a situation. That's going to help you in really in this entire journey. If you can see some sort of opportunity on the horizon that's going to be better for you, and you can say, that's the one that I want, that's going to go a long way. But that's actually what you're doing here. So what you're trying to get out of this entire situation is showing up in your near future. So let's talk about the Queen of Wands with the Six of Swords. Page of Swords. So some sort of clarifying conversation is taking place here. Let me get 3 additional cards on this. I don't know if I'm going to get 3 because I got 2. Oh yeah, here we go. We have the Justice card with the 7 of Pentacles. And so this indicates a lot of balance here. Then there's the bottom of the deck. What is the bottom of the deck telling us? Queen of Cups. I love this. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. This is aligning your passions, your drive, what motivates you with emotional fulfillment. I love to see this. That's what you're trying to do. Focus on your heart space here. Focus on balance, investing in something that's balanced and aligns with your heart space. That's exactly what the universe wants you to do, because the Eight of Cups is right underneath. The Eight of Cups, again, moving towards your Nine of Cups. So that would be your wishes being filled. So Virgo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.